Let's look at an example where we have a SuperCollider instrument that plays back audio files. So if you have high quality audio files sitting around on your computer, or you can download some, then you can use SuperCollider to play back those files, and you can control that playback behavior um, with OSC or again anything that basically SuperCollider gives you control over. You can map with OSC messages. Um, you can't use MP3s with SuperCollider, so you would need either a .wav or a .aiff. I've posted some instructions on the Canvas site if you want to convert your MP3s to waves in order to work with these instruments. MP3s are lower quality than WAV files, and SuperCollider just doesn't support them because SuperCollider tends to be for people who work with higher sort of qualities of audio more regularly. I've also posted a .wav file that I'm using in this example onto Canvas, and you can download that and play with that. It's called shortglow.wav. In order to load an audio file into SuperCollider, we're going to do something that we did also with the drum instruments, which is we need to read a sound into a buffer. A buffer is basically like a short-term memory storage that's allocated on your computer. Basically says, hey, look for this bit of information over here. And so when you have an audio file and you're ready to load it into SuperCollider, you can actually, what SuperCollider needs to know is its address. So for example, users, imdanzigers, desktop, et cetera, et cetera. So like, where is the file? So you can type all of that out, or you can actually just drag the file into the space where you edit text. So if I take this WAV file and I drag it into this place in line 6, then what shows up is basically the location of that file. And then when I load this buffer, which I'm calling B, SuperCollider fills that buffer with that audio file. Then we can play back the audio file using an instrument called bplay, which is in your SynthDefs folder. And you can control a whole lot of different features of playback. One of the fun things about computer audio, this is one of the kind of jumping to the more experimental end of things, but you can control the rate at which it plays back, which changes the pitch. So a playback rate of 1 would be playing back at regular speed, regular pitch. A playback rate of 2 would be playing back twice as fast, which would throw the pitch an octave higher. A playback rate of 0.5 would be playing at half speed, so slower, and pitch your audio file an octave lower. So we're gonna put playback rate under the control of OSC here. We could quantize these values using .round if we wanted to get even octave displacements of our audio file. But at the moment, they're just like free values between 0.05, so really, really slow playback, and 3. So in other words, 3 times the original speed. So you're going to hear this it's almost like a kind of a tape recorder type of sound when I start playing kind of with the slider here. Just for fun, I guess I'll get our beat going again because, why not? Let's put a beat under it. Sort of fun. And now I'm going to play back my file, and then I'm going to put it under control of OSC. It's already under control. Okay, so I know that's all pretty wild sounding, but it gives you some creative ideas for control of audio files with, again, with gesture. And so there's more that could be done here. We'll talk about it more in class.